Hey guys, J77 here. I finally got my second channel back. Apparently, it's a long story for those who are wondering what has happened to this channel. It was a long 4-day week where apparently I was locked out of my channel. I was trying to fix it, but that me trying to fix it made it worse to the point where all my videos have been erased on this channel. Apparently, what has happened is that when they did a update, they end up changing a lot of procedures, which I did notice once I got back to my channel finally, and it had gotten to the point where I couldn't even get in, and it was very frustrating because you can't call Google because they're the ones that own the site and explain the situation. They always have a lot of the troubleshooters, which wasn't too much helpful because it didn't really explain what's going on my end or what was going on in Google's end. So here's the gist. Here's what happened. Um, and this is something that's very important for anyone who wants to open an account. When you do a Google account and you have two, especially with two YouTube videos, what end up happening, the information can sometimes crisscross where unless you clear out certain things in your computer, like I end up having to do, like my friend who I, by the way, thank you very much for emailing me about the situation and how to fix it in my end. If you don't clear out all the junk, the cookies or the links linking to Google, because Google has one password, will not read the link. And what I mean by that is the reason why I was able to get into my Yahoo account. The only reason why is Yahoo has two different links in my old channel where I can get to my email with one password, but when I go to my YouTube old channel, it's a different password. It's not linked together, which is a very good thing because that's the only reason why it didn't affect Yahoo. That doesn't work the same for Google. Google has one password for all of their accounts, which can be a very bad thing depending. And what ended up happening was my computer couldn't register which one I was on. So it just shut out everything else where I can able to get to, let's say, my Blogger and my Gmail, but I couldn't get to my Yahoo channel because they severed that tie. And what ended up happening was every time I was to click on it, it rotated me back to the main page, which ignored the hell on me. Well, I tried to fix it before trying to use Google, trying to see if I can able to adjust it or change my password. And what ended up happening was, as you guys see here now, I end up erasing all my videos here. And some I managed to save on some other channels, but there's others that's just gone. They're not coming back. So it's unfortunately, I'm very upset about that. I'm very, very mad about it. But there's nothing I can do now except start fresh, start clean, reintroduce myself to this channel, and just work from there. But that was a few days ago, and for countless days, I couldn't get into my channel. Well, finally, after constantly trying to contact Google by all means, a friend of mine emailed me and he told me specifically is that what you should do, um, just clean out your history, where your computer actually save up history and stuff. So I went to that part. I went to the toolbar and I saw the history bar. But he also told me now when you go there, clear out history, but also clear out some cookies, and even possibly some of your old passwords. I didn't know what that meant, so I did it. It took a while. It took normally when I just do the history, it takes pretty much like no more than 2 minutes. This took like 10 minutes, so I obviously know how to lot of stuff. And I noticed two things. I noticed what was happening. My computer was freezing in and out, which means that something was trying to fight it. But once it got cleared out, it's working perfectly fine. In fact, working more fine than I had in a couple of days because a lot of stuff was going on. I didn't know if it was me trying to constantly force the program to act, but apparently that worked. Because once I cleared it out, everything started slate. I clicked on my password here, and now I'm back. So obviously it was the history. I'm pretty sure it's the cookies that did it because the history is never was a problem because I used to have a lot of stuff dating back 6 months, and I don't normally clear that out to every 6 months. Now I'm going to be keeping more of an eye on that when that happened. Just clear that out. But apparently, if you look in history, you might want to clear out some unnecessary cookies or other stuff that could keep you from going down. And that's pretty much for sure because once I press all this button and clear it out, I'm right now back into it. So I'm happy. Got my channel back. I kind of wish that Google could have at least gave me some tips, better tips to do, but apparently a friend of mine is able to tell me what it is. So again, I thank him. And hopefully, if you guys are suffering from the same problem, such as being locked out, check your history page, and also more importantly, check the cookies because I think the cookies was the most problem that I had, and I'm pretty sure that was the real reason why my computer started messing up. So that's what happened. I'm happy that I'm back on. I will be keeping an eye on that more often, making sure that doesn't happen again. What's going to be happening with this channel? Same thing I was doing before I got locked out, basically talking about political views as well as something going on in my personal life. But I'm going to start fresh from scratch, put up some videos, and again, if you got any feedback for me or with the videos, don't hesitate to comment on it. But I'm just letting you know that I do want to apologize to everyone who was expecting to see more from me, but disappeared for a while. Some people thought I actually locked off, but that was not the case. It was just that things like that happened. Something that beyond my control. But now, at least I know how to deal with it more better when that happens, and make sure. Another thing, I also noticed that they did add some more stuff on my channel, so obviously that was also playing a part because they did do a lot of updates, but I'm not going to get into that right now. But I will be starting doing some new videos here, starting from one and one, and just work way from there. So again, I do apologize, but until then, I will be posting new videos from both channels. But thank you for your patience. For those who are subscribed to my other channel, but until then, this is Jason87 saying, check your computer more thoroughly, check the cookies, make sure that they're not bundled up and that to a point where it's causing problems, and talk to you soon.